5 talented singer-songwriters remain to compete in this season's semi-final showcase. At stake for our artists, a label contract with Omen Music, a publishing deal with social platform Bamper, the chance to tour the world with Degi Entertainment, a premiere performance spot at Canadian Music Week, and the title of winner of The Shot Canada. This is it, the semi-final of The Shot Canada. Artists, as you can see, we have a full house today, so let's start with some introductions. First up, our resident judges. Please say hello to Kate Davies, Shane Christopher Neal, Jennifer Beavis, Eric Johnston, and CJ Allen. Next, we have our guest judges. Please welcome to the show, Ari Nisman, Ada Pasternak, Kay Parker, Murray Foster, Jasmine White, Josh Simons, Jessica Rivera, and Miss Canada, Alicia Brown. This room is full of amazing talent, and today, not only will you be performing in front of all of our judges, but also each other. So good luck. First up to perform, PJC, otherwise known as Patrick James Clark.
Hey there. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Here we go. It's a song called For the Record.
For the record, I really wish you had stayed. I didn't want to go in this way. I'm not saying you're to blame, but for the record, really want to find my own. I'm working on letting you grow, and I just want to let you know. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever, but I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record, I'm the one getting no sleep, and you were so bent on leaving. You made it look so damn easy. And for the record, I read all the texts you sent, but you're the one who made that bed. There's no going back again. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever, but I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record. And I don't want to write this song. It's what you do when heartbreak comes along. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style. Hey. Could have been that classic throwback, old school kind of style, like a needle sliding through the groove on vinyl. Could have been that timeless love song people sing forever, but I was wrong. We're just another sad song for the record. For the record.
Patrick James Clark, great job. Let's get some feedback. We're going to start with Jasmine White.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey.
That was a great song. Solidly written, smooth and clean, like the whole way through. The lyrics like flowed so well. I enjoyed it like the whole way through. The second verse, you did something a little bit different in it with your like vocals. You gave it a little bit something that I really liked.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I just loved how you sang it. Very well written, very solid song. One of those like universal songs that I think a lot of people would enjoy to hear, which is like, that's like what you want, right? So
Awesome.
I really don't have much to say other than that. Like that was really well put together.
Thanks so
And
much.
you performed it really well too. You look comfortable, and yeah, great job.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Excellent. And Murray, what are your thoughts?
Yes, hello, Patrick. Well done,
Thank you.
my
See you again.
friend. Well done. Your performance was great. Your voice is great. Guitar sounded great. No flaws. I thought it was fantastic. I think starting the song with the title is great. It's a very catchy, commercial trick to do. Absolutely. I liked your good small verse, low intensity, great, fantastic. The next section ramped up nicely, I thought, but that felt like a pre-chorus to me. So I feel like your song doesn't have a chorus. I feel like you have a verse and a pre-chorus, and I was waiting for a chorus that exploded, and the lyrics were, for the record, this is just for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Simple, repetitive, big, high notes in the melody, and I missed that. So the song never exploded. It built, and then it missed. I think it's missing in chorus. Your bridge was short, which I liked, but it needs different chords. The chords in your bridge were too similar to the rest of the song, so it didn't have that shocking, different, new thing that wakes people up at the 2-minute and 5-second mark of the song. Beyond that, I thought it was catchy. I think the melody is a little, starting on the 2 in your chorus, we've heard that melody. Taylor Swift does it all the time. And it's a bit overdone at this point. I would maybe search in your chorus for something a bit that pops a bit more than that. But generally, I liked it. I think it's a good song.
Thanks, man.
Let's check in with one of our resident judges, Shane Christopher Neal. Thoughts?
Patrick, how
Hello,
do
my
I get
friend.
the opportunity to talk to you today? I'm very privileged. Murray's a lot more in depth than I am, I mean, I look at things from a melody perspective. If I sat in the radio station, would I turn the volume up? Because there's some songs I turn up and some I don't. And that one I would turn up. I really did enjoy it. I think you always deliver. I think there's something about you and just who you are, how you sing. Murray's got some great points in the songwriting aspect, but I enjoyed it. And when I look at things in the sense of radio, I think to myself, if I was going to sit there driving my truck or clean my house, which I do often because I have OCD, would I turn it up and listen to it? And the answer to that is yes.
Awesome.
That's what I have to say.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you much, Shane. Next up to perform is Cambrie.
Hi everyone, it's so good to see you today. The song that I'm going to be performing is called Queen of the Country, and this week is all about performing something that displays our artistry and says this is who I am as an artist. And I just wanted to quickly give you a quick explanation of what this song is. I've come in country from day one. I've known who I am from the get-go. I'm a strong female country artist, and this song is all about that. And I thought, let's go into the semifinal show with a song that really reflects that and who I am. And I pride myself in always staying true to who that is this whole competition. So this song is about, even if you have to do your hair in the parking lot and play little dive bars, you know where you're going in life. And this is a song about a girl who knows that. So this song is called Queen of the Country. Some days I take it slow, cruise control in a 4-wheel home, that's all I got. One day I'll make it there, until then I do my hair in the parking lot. give mine for free. I don't need approval. I'm rodeo royalty. Oh, by then you probably figured out that this town isn't where I rule. My man, the whiskey in my hand and it's ground up to all the tools. I said I don't need to leave my house to enjoy the view. So watch out, king of the road, 'cause the queen of the country is coming through. Whoa, whoa, I say the queen of the country is coming through.
All right, let's get some feedback. Kay Parker, I saw you bobbing your head.
Oh, that's my queen. That's my girl. I am so proud of you, Cambrie. I was just thinking back, and I am pretty sure, if I'm correct, I might be wrong. Is that the one you auditioned with?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh, I brought it back. It brought it all back. And just when you did your introduction, I'm so happy you did, because I will forever be your biggest backup support. As an artist, it is so important to know who you are. And you have shown that from the time I auditioned you till now. And you know your roots, you know what you like, you know how to, and it comes out in your songs every single time. You're a power in your voice. I'm always speechless when it comes to you. And I'm just really, really, really proud of you. And because I heard this song before, I'm going to let other people make comments on it. Just know you're marvelous. You did an amazing job, and you're just brilliant. Love you, girl.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Ari Nisman.
Yeah, great to be here and good to see you, Cambrie. I mean, 2 country songs that I've seen from you in my time here, both of them authentic country, and that's who you are. The vocals were good. I think you hit the right notes. I think your tone was right on. I just don't know that I'm hearing a hit song out of you yet. Of those 2 songs I heard, they are good album songs, and I think they're authentic to who you are, but I haven't yet heard that hit or that chorus or that thing that took me to the next level in your songs. And so as we look through these final couple of folks, it's going to be that one song and one person who stands out, and that's where I'm just not sure I'm at yet. So good authentic country, and I like what you had as album songs, but I need a single at some point, and I'm hoping I can hear it out of you soon.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ari.
All right, resident judge Kate, agree, disagree, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad that you introduced yourself as a strong female country artist, because that's exactly who you are. I totally think that comes across in that song. I'm glad you chose it because it's a good kind of introduction song to what you do as an artist. The one thing I'll say, which you did pick up later, I was kind of thinking, oh, I wish there was like a little more attitude in here. You know, it's such a strong, powerful song. I was kind of waiting for that big moment, but you actually pulled through at the end. So that was really awesome. And your voice is always so on point. Like, I feel like, yeah, you just can belt it out. I love that little rasp you did near the end. I kind of agree with Ari in the sense that I don't think it's your strongest of what I've heard from you, but I do think it's a really fun, rockin', awesome song. So great job.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Next up to perform for us in the semifinal is Johnny.
Nice to meet you all. This little song of mine called Lay It On. Broken telephone, distorted lines. You don't know what you want half of the time. Oh, is there something to say? Oh, get it out of the way. my love. I will hold strong for us, my love. For you, my love. Stressed out and pushing me out of my mind. You don't know what you got, one of a kind. Oh, is there something to say? Ooh, get it out of the way. Lay it on. Lay it on me, my love. I will hold strong for us, my love. Even if you don't see what's coming your way, even if you don't feel it all, lay it on me, my love. I said now lay it on, lay it on, lay it on, my love. And I will hold strong for us, my love. Lay it on me, my love. Lay it on.
Johnny. All right, let's get you some feedback. We are going to start with Murray Foster.
Well done, my friend Johnny.
Thank you, sir.
Good song. First of all, your performance was great. Your look is great. Your voice is big. You can tear the top off a microphone. I think I think that part of it is there for you. Awesome. In terms of the song, I liked it. I liked the guitar riff off the top. I thought that was catchy. I thought your verse and your pre-chorus could have ramped up more. It started small, which was great. Your pre-chorus, I think, needs a bit more intensity, more syllables there. You hear it in modern pop quite a bit where they go from very sparse in terms of syllables. Pre-chorus has more syllables to ramp it up, and it sort of didn't do that. I thought the chorus was good, but could have been bigger. And then you went to a bridge, which is the sort of peak of the song, which I thought was really good. And then sort of the song kind of stayed up in that dynamic. I think structurally, I think the song worked quite well. Dynamically, I think it worked well. I would maybe experiment with some different melodies in your chorus. The melody is a little stark, and could have used maybe some variation toward the end, something like that. But generally, I think it's good. I think the whole package works. So well done.
Thank you. I usually have like a harmony pedal and stuff, and it kind of like brings out certain areas, but that all went to shit. So
It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Let's check in with Jessica. What do you think?
Murray did a great job with giving like very good detail. I just want to say great job adjusting to this whole like stressful situation that you were just put into, because I know what it's like when you have everything planned and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have to change it all and I have like 30 seconds to do it. So besides that, I absolutely always love your setup. You have such a powerful voice, and like the rawness within your voice, I love to hear that. So, and doing it acoustically, like it showed the power of your voice even more so this time around. I liked how everything, this song was like
it was very enjoyable. It's something that you could totally just chill to while drinking a glass of wine. I felt like there were some parts that were a little bit slow when it came to, I don't know if it was just what I could hear on this end, where the vocals were a little bit slower compared to your strumming and everything. That would be like my only critique about it. But overall, Johnny, I really, really do enjoy your performances. And I think you did a great job.
There's a bit of a tempo change there in the first section, and then when you come into the second chorus, it's supposed to ramp back up, but it's kind of hard to deliver that effect with what went down.
Yes,
But,
yes,
yeah.
I understand.
Cool. Thank you, dear.
Of course.
Okay, let's check in with resident judge Eric Johnston.
Johnny, let me tell you something. You and I have known each other for 2 seasons now. You and I have gotten pretty close as a judge, contestant relationship, friendship type situation thing going on. You and I have both lost a dad, and that is something that bonds us as brothers, as people who have lost a parent. I believe that in life, people from the other side will never change the course of your life. They'll just give you a tap like this, and it will change something for you that needed to happen. You just get little taps on the ass from the other side. That malfunction with your board and your reverb and your pedals and your FX and all the crap that you add to your voice, that was a blessing in disguise, my friend. This was a breakout performance for you. I wish you performed this way the entire season. You made it this far in this show with all the other crap, with all the other FX pedals and the reverb and listen, and I get it, when something breaks, you got excuses. Well, it usually ramps up because I blah, 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 blah. Trust me, I get it. The only thing I'm going to say to you is that malfunction proved that you are enough. You don't need anything else. You, your voice, your story, your hair, the shirts, the kaleidoscope, that's enough. And you're going to be so successful. I'm so proud of you. I almost started to cry in the middle of your performance because I was like, finally, this guy is breaking through all of the crap. Life crap, technology crap, all the crap. This is you. This is Johnny Starks, and I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, man. It's pretty deep.
I have tears in my eyes. That was very deep. Wow. Thank you, Eric. That was great. Johnny, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Woo! All right. Up next to perform is Stephanie.
Hello. Sorry, I have to lean over the piano here. I'm really excited to share this song that I wrote actually just last night after getting the announcement that I had made it to the semifinals. When I was given the theme to portray a song that best describes me as an artist, I knew that I had to write my story. And so this is the story of how I had been shy and I've been holding myself back, and now I'm leaning into music and I'm here with you guys, and I'm really excited about this. So this is Fall in Love with the Mirror, and I hope you guys like it. I wore thorns every day, they covered my body. Then I got angry when no one wanted to touch me. I must be my own worst enemy, shielding my face, hid away from everybody. Then I got sad when no one called me pretty. I must be my own worst enemy. I've been setting myself up for failure. I'm my own Judas, I'm a traitor. I've been building up all of these barriers. It's not getting easier. I still don't know how to fall in love with a mirror. My heart's always closed, never leave it open. all see. But now I'm shedding every insecurity, 'cause I don't wanna be my own worst enemy. I'm done setting myself up for failure. No more Judas, no more traitor. It's time I break through the barriers. It's gotta get easier, 'cause I'm gonna fall in love with the mirror.
Stephanie. All right, let's get some feedback. We're going to start with Josh.
Hey, Stephanie. That was so lovely. Thank you for sharing that with us on a beautiful Sunday. Now, I want to preface my notes with I'm going to get specific on the songwriting side of things, and I wouldn't do it if I didn't think that it had potential. And so I want to sort of be really clear there, because I think it's actually a really great song. And you wrote it, you said last night?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's okay, because most songs aren't, well, lots of songs are written in a day or a night, but then they spend 6 months in, incubation and development, etc., and people work on it and A&R and all that stuff. So, okay, the Own Worst Enemy line I thought was really strong. The Judas lines in the pre-chorus I thought were strong. The melody in general was strong. I liked how the pre-chorus definitely functioned as a pre-chorus. However, I never felt like we arrived at an actual chorus. And what I think was your chorus in your mind is probably more of a post-chorus or outro. So in other words, what I'm saying is the song itself is underdeveloped at this point. However, I see absolutely, tremendous potential for this track. I enjoyed the performance. It connected, it resonated, and the only reason I even gone into that detail is because I liked it. So fundamentally, I think you've done really well, and that's my notes.
Excellent. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh. Up next, Alicia Brown.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for such a beautiful performance. The very first thing I wrote down here was authenticity, and that's something that I think is super important as an artist. To be authentically yourself is very, very, it's important, because that's how you're going to connect with fans. That's how you're going to connect with an audience. And you did a really beautiful job of that. And actually, to write a song last night and really believe in what you wrote to sing today for us is actually really brave. And I commend you on that, because there's no way I'd be playing a brand new song today on a semifinals or something. So I commend you for that. The one thing I will say is singing a song about believing in yourself. I wanted to see you believing in yourself when you were playing it. And I think there's something so, so sweet and so innocent about you as a person that I just love. But if you come in strong and you're presenting yourself as an artist, and you're sitting here and you're going, hi, my name is Stephanie Haddon, and this is a song that I just wrote and I'm standing behind this. That goes a long way in showing the rest of us that you truly do believe in your artistry as well. So that's the one thing I would say to you. And maybe picking up the tempo slightly would help the trajectory of the song as well, to maybe have a bit more of that feeling that Josh was talking about. But a beautiful song. I loved it, and I love the authenticity of it. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Alicia.
Of course.
Okay, let's check in with resident judge Jennifer Beavis.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
She's my little angel. And I don't say that in a creepy way. I agree with all the comments so far, the performance and the songwriting notes. Yeah, that there's such a great swell that comes that I think I'm going to get my booming chorus out of it. And we didn't get, as CJ knows, I like to say, that payoff. But that bridgy kind of outro thing is maybe where I see you concentrating on that and really bringing that to the fore, because I can kind of hear instruments swelling a little bit more too when it's like a very, very dry instrumental at the beginning, and then it would be so fun to hear that swell. And way to use the thesaurus, right? I got it out. So you did all these little terms and very, very authentic and all that kind of stuff. I would love to actually see you get outside of your own barrier, which is still that piano. Okay. Yeah. You know, besides being a beautiful girl, and I love the vibrato in your voice, which is unexpected, right? I with somebody who has your look, and you could be all cliche, and you're certainly not, because that's how you've gotten this far in the competition, of course, right? So I'd like to see you come out from behind that keyboard, because it's a little bit of a protection for you still.
Yes.
And you know, maybe just sing something, maybe even record the backing vocal for the next time or something, and be out in front, and let's see that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing to see with your whole persona, because you actually got presence, and I'd like to see you again outside of that barrier.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. Last to perform today in our semifinal is Mandy.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? First off, you four didn't make this easy. That was really stressful having to watch you all perform. You're so good. So the song that I've chosen is my song Little Embers. I chose Little Embers because of the brief. What is the song that best describes you as an artist and where you want to go? This is my sound. This is authentically who I am as a country alternative singer, songwriter. I've workshopped this song. I've played this song many a time, and I love this song so much. So if I go home today on this song, I have no regrets. And I feel like if I played anything else from my catalog, I would have a regret. So that's how I know that this is the song to play. So this is Little Embers. Let's burn this down. Light this fire up tonight. Burn away the darkness we all hide. There's a howling deep inside. Broken hearts beneath this broken sky. So tonight we're gonna burn this down. Spark those little embers that we found. Let's burn it down. Run it down, but don't burn out. Come into my circle, sit yourself down. Together we will try and work this out. Space and time and why and who and how. So tonight we're gonna burn this down. Burn it down till we're 10 feet underground. Feed the flames and smoke those rumors out. Sparking little embers that we found. Let's burn it down. In the darkness, let's go down. Breathe it out without a sound. Escape the silent parts that die. We'll lose our minds inside the night. Tonight we're gonna burn this down. Burn it down till we're 10 feet underground. Feed the flames and smoke those sparking little embers that we found. Tonight we're gonna burn this down. Burn it down till we're 10 feet underground. Feed the flames and smoke those rumors out. Sparking little embers that we found. Let's burn it down.
Mandy, wow. Let's get some feedback. Ada, we'll start with you.
Hey, congrats. Great job. I think you performed it really nicely and confidently. I could tell that it wasn't your first time singing that song. I don't know if I would remember it. I don't know if I would have gotten that song stuck in my head. Like, I don't know if it's the catchiest of songs or if it's my favorite. It's not necessarily my cup of tea musically, but I appreciate it. And I think that it was stronger lyrically, in my opinion, than melodically. And yeah, I could have used a little bit more like dynamic maybe in your voice. Maybe when you do the breakdown, exaggerate it, do more of a breakdown, and then come back stronger. Just a little bit more drama there or something like that. But yeah, I think you did a great job, and keep writing songs. I'm looking forward to hearing more of your music.
Josh Simons.
That unpressing unmute is a good idea in the world of music and performance and broadcast. So I'm actually going to agree with Ada on the dynamic. I thought that for the vocal performance, I strictly mean the way you sang it, you leaned in too hard from the first second you started. And that's just something you should work on in general. But I disagree with Ada completely in that I think this was one of the hookiest songs we've heard today. The da-na-na-na in the chorus is just like, I mean, I come from a pop world, but that to me sort of sounded like something you'd hear on like an Avicii kind of country dance hybrid track melody. And I love that. And that's not for everyone. Of course, that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really thought that there was solid hook after solid hook, and you could tell that you had workshopped this song. And so I actually really appreciated the melody more than anything else. I'd love to hear what the production would sound like one day. The introduction was a bit long. I'd probably cut that down. And I thought the middle eight was actually, and middle eights are usually the easiest part, I find at least, in a song to make interesting and fun. I found the middle eight to be the weakest part of the song. But the good news is that the chorus and the verses, to me, at least, I found very enjoyable. So congratulations.
Thanks. The intro was nerves, by the way.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I figured, yeah.
I doubled it up by accident.
No worries. Good job.
All right, let's go to resident judge, CJ Allen.
Mandy, if I'm keeping score, and for the judges who are keeping score at home, I think it's the third time that I've heard you do this song in this competition. That
Yes.
said, I think that was your best performance of this song. Last week, I gave you a compliment and said, Serena Ryder, Jan Arden, Joni Mitchell, you have the makings to become like them. And Eric said, but he's Mandy Cole. And today you are definitely Mandy Cole. That was the backbone of your song repertoire, and you did it justice. I understand where it comes from. It's a powerful song. I've always liked it. Structurally, I agree with what Josh and Ada said. But it is a very strong song, and that was a strong performance.
Thanks, CJ. I won't cry today.
Thank you, CJ. Well, after watching all of you today, I can see why you all have made it to the top 5, the semifinal. But unfortunately, as you know, there can only be 4 in our live finale. So it all comes down to this artist. You put it all out there. And now it's time for our judges to deliberate. One of you will be awarded immunity and be safe from elimination. And one of you, unfortunately, will be going home today. Artists, you will all head back to the virtual writing room to wait for the judge's decision. We'll see you back here shortly.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Okay, guest judges. Now will be your opportunity to vote for your favorite artist and song of the day. One by one, you will go into a virtual breakout room to cast your vote for your favorite song and artist. Best of luck to you. This is going to be a very difficult decision, but it is time to do it. Let's go.
The guest judges will each now vote for their favorite song of the day. The artist that receives the most votes from the guest judges will receive immunity from elimination and will move on to perform in this season's finale.
All of these artists are so incredibly talented, and this was a very difficult decision for me. I have seen all of these artists grow exponentially over this competition, and I'm very proud of every single one of them for truly finding where they belong in this industry. The reason why I chose this person to win this round is because they know full-heartedly who they are, what their genre is, and how they want to be represented in the music industry. And I think that this song was the best song out of all of them, and I am so excited to hear this song once it's fully out. And also, I'm just a really big fan of this person, and I believe that they will go very far in the music industry.
Okay, so I had a little bit of a hard time choosing between 3 particular contestants, but I decided to go with this particular artist because I thought it was the best song that I heard today, and it was the most memorable performance. So thinking back to all 5 artists, I was like, there's a few good ones in there that I leaning towards, but I remembered this artist and the song and the performance a little bit. It was a little bit stronger, I felt like, the rest for me. So
the artist I picked, I think, was the most genuine, and I don't necessarily feel like being genuine is necessary to write a good song, but in this case, I felt like the genuineness of the song really helped the song. I think it has the biggest commercial potential as a song as well. I think other artists were probably better performers and more sort of video ready, more ready for stardom in terms of their presentation, but I'm a song guy, so for me it's about the song.
I'm stuck between 2 songs and artists. One I think was very straightforward and just lovely to listen to and a good performance. The other was more problematic, but I really need this person to stay in the competition. It was a lovely melody, a lovely and surprising chord structure. The vocal performance was a little bit, I think, too over the top, but the song was so strong that I think this song needs to be heard. So I'm going to be giving my vote to that person.
So the artist that I picked today, this artist gives me chills every single time they perform, like instantly. I feel like there is so much talent behind this person, and yet they don't even realize how powerful they truly are and how gifted they are. I think just with like a little bit more confidence, this person will blow up and shine immensely. The person just needs to see it within themselves, and I see it and I believe it, and this is why I chose the artist that I chose for today.
All right, so I'm voting for this artist specifically because they did for me what I love about music and what matters for me when it comes to the feeling and the remembering of the feeling. This artist had a beautiful voice, was extremely authentic in that performance, and I literally did shed a tear. That connection was undeniable, so I know that I won't ever forget that song, and if I do, ever did. I won't forget that artist specifically because of how it made me feel in that moment, how the lyrics flowed and the genuine, authentic connection that this artist had to the song and the way they portrayed it.
Great. 5 great contestants. We get down to the end, and you're looking for the one that really shines. And I think tonight was a combination of lots of great performances. 2 that really stood out for me, and I'm trying to just make sure that we get the right person to select as the winner of this show.
This is a really hard decision. Okay, the person who I'm voting for has always been consistent with their storytelling and their delivery of their songs. And they always seem to bring out hit after hit. And yeah, I think I know who it is now.
And the artist that I pick is Stephanie.
Who are you voting for? Patrick James Clark.
The artist I'm talking about is Cambrie.
I'll be giving my vote to Mandy.
The artist that I chose is...
So for all of these reasons, I chose...
The artist that I am voting for is...
And for me, that was...
The votes for favorite song of the day have been cast and tallied, and the artists are called back in to find out which of them has secured a spot in the finale. Welcome back, artists. Congratulations to all of you. You have successfully completed your performances for the semifinal, and in just a short time, we are going to find out which 4 of you will be going on to perform at the finale, where one of you will become the winner of this season of The Shot Canada. Johnny, let's start with you. Is this surreal for you? How are you feeling right now?
How am I feeling? I got so many things going through my mind, but I'm kind of glad it happened. Just kind of show my adversity and willing to adjust, and that's the thing about live music. Like I said earlier, only as good as your last song, and it really put me on my toes, and I might have a lot of stuff to deal with later internally because of it, but it was great. It was such a rush, and it was a thrill. It was like a negative, but after it's the adrenaline, and that's what makes it worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go to you, Mandy. You're next on my screen. How are you feeling now that your performance is done?
Good. I don't know. There's a lot of feelings. I'm sad that this is kind of coming to an end. I don't know. I'm happy that I said yes to this journey. I'm happy that I've made these connections with the artists and we've built a community. I'm happy that I've met all of you guys, and yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Happy and sad.
I hear you. I hear you. And Cambrie, what does it mean to you to make it through to the finale?
Oh my gosh, it means the world. This has been such a journey. This competition has pushed me in ways I didn't think I could be pushed. I've met some of the best friends and learned so much. And I think going to the finale would just be, the payoff that Joe was talking about. It would be that final moment to get to be able to be like, hey, yeah, here's me, and here's the work that I've put in every week. I've showed up every week and given 110%, and to be able to make it to the finale would be everything.
Thank you, artists. Let's hop over to the judges. There's so many of you today, so I'm just going to jump to a couple of you. Murray, how do you think the artists did today?
I thought they were great. I thought the performances uniformly were really strong. Yeah, and that's what really struck me, is that they were all kind of ready to go in terms of performance. in terms of the visual, in terms of presentation. I thought that was really strong. Songs were generally good, a little up and down, I thought, but I think the writing was generally quite good. I liked it.
Kay Parker, how hard was it to pick one artist from your group as your favorite today?
It was so difficult. All of them did such an amazing job and they all brought it. All of them are so unique, and their storytelling and the way that they put their soul into their music was really showcased today. And I couldn't be more proud of all of them. And I wish all of them the very best. Love you guys and good luck.
And Jessica, what did you like about the songs that you heard today from these artists?
I think they were all very much unique to themselves, and I loved how everyone just put their best foot forward with it. And regardless of like what we would think, they wanted to represent themselves and their craft and their music, and you could feel their emotions within all of it. And this was like seriously such a hard decision, because I think you all blew me away, and I wish I could have picked every single one of you.
Okay, we're gonna go to Ari Nisman to tell us which artist has the guest judge's favorite song today and will receive immunity from elimination. Ari?
This is very nerve-wracking, and not necessarily for me, but for the five of them, I'm sure. This week, moving on, the immunity goes to Stephanie Hadden. Welcome to the next round. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
With that, Stephanie, the guest judges have saved you from elimination. Alicia, what did you like about Stephanie's song that made it stand out over the rest?
I think Stephanie, like I said, when you performed earlier, you're just so authentic, girl. And I think that really speaks true volumes to who you are as an artist. And I'm really proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Stephanie, you will be moving on to the top 4 and will be performing at the live finale, and will also be deciding the order of performances at the finale. How are you feeling about having the guest judge's favorite song?
Wow, I am over the moon. I am speechless. You know, today was very different because we got to watch everyone else's performances, and after seeing these other performances, I was blown away. These artists are incredible, and so just to get that feedback and that validation is everything to me, and I'm so thankful and grateful. So thank you to everyone who voted for me. I really appreciate it.
Stephanie, you are part of the top 4 and will be going on to compete in the finale. For the rest of you, you're all going to be heading back to the virtual writing room to wait for the judge's decision about which one of you will not be moving on. To all the guest judges, Ari Nisman, Ada Pasternak, Kay Parker, Murray Foster, Jasmine White, Josh Simons, Jessica Rivera, and Alicia Brown, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. Artists, give it up for our awesome guest judges.
Woo!
For the 4 of you facing tonight's elimination, we'll bring you back shortly for the results. Stephanie is safe from elimination, and now it's up to the resident judges to decide which artist will be leaving the competition tonight.
Okay, we need to decide who will be going home today. It is not something that any of us are looking forward to, given how strong this top 5 are. However, we do have to make this decision, and so I open it to the floor for discussion, and I'm going to go to Jen first.
Going to Jen first. Yeah, everybody was really, really strong. I think they're really, like everybody has grown so much. You know, even performers that I really liked from the beginning, I can just see their evolution for sure.
I think her song was good. I think she's a great singer. I just don't know that she's the best representation of a brand. So to me, that puts her in the weaker of the 4 left.
He's got headliner energy. He's got headliner confidence. He's got headliner ability. That's fine. I think he's gonna, of course, needs to be in the top 4.
I admire her wanting to reboot that traditional female country flavor, but I don't think it's strong enough, and for that reason, I feel like there's a bit of an identity crisis there.
And he is charismatic, but that's actually part of who he is as an artist. That's, even though he needs more polishing in terms of like, if we were to put him in front of like, I don't know, like put him on CTV Morning or something, he might need a bit more polishing to answer some of those questions. But I think he has like because of his charm, there's a lot to work with there. And people will fall in love with him in that way. You know, they'll want to root for him because he's just like so fun and really authentic too.
I've got an idea in my head, but then, yeah, there's a positive about keeping this contestant as well. So I'm open to listen to more opinions.
Johnny is the wild card in terms of he's this East Coast rock star pirate style guy. Today I saw most of Johnny's heart I've ever seen.
They made the top 5. We all think they're all awesome. This is just about who makes it to the next round. It's not like, you know, the person who gets eliminated we don't think is good.
Yeah.
The judges have made their decision and bring back the top 5 to deliver the news. Artists, your session today was to perform the song from your repertoire that is the best representation of who you are as an artist. Our guest judges chose Stephanie as their favorite song of the day, and therefore, Stephanie, you are safe from elimination and will be going on to perform at the finale. One of the 4 of you remaining is about to be eliminated from the competition. CJ?
Well, here we are. This is the moment you have all been working toward, and the judges and I applaud you for everything each of you has put into this competition so far. Being the last artist to be eliminated before the finale is a hard knock, but as I've been saying all season, it's the momentum that you take from having been here that is truly the real reward for all of your effort. And I mean that. Use this as a springboard. We're sorry to see one of you go so close to the finish line, but here we are. Sam?
The judges have selected today's bottom 2 artists, one of whom will be leaving the competition today. Those 2 artists in the bottom are Mandy and Cambrie. Mandy, let's chat with you. What will you take away from this experience if it's you that ends your journey today?
I think for me, I haven't really I've worked in a lot of groups, and I've worked in a lot of duos, and my solo stuff I've always put on the back burner. So this has really catapulted me to really take hold of my solo stuff and know that it is good enough, and that it needs to be out there, and I need to keep sending it out into the universe and do what I do. So I'm really happy that I again said yes to this journey, and that ultimately I'm doing it.
Absolutely. Cambrie, what about you? What are you taking away from your time on The Shot?
Gosh, yeah, totally echo that. I've made some amazing friendships here. I've got to showcase a lot of my original material and get really used to the whole co-writing process as well. Expand my network beyond BC, which has been absolutely incredible. I've got to learn from some of the best in the industry and really show Canada what I've got. So I thank you so much for this experience. And no matter how things end, I'm so proud of everyone in this room. And it was just great getting to know you all.
I love the love that you guys all have for each other. I love that. Okay, let's get down to business, shall we? The artist leaving the competition tonight is Mandy. So Mandy, let's chat for a second. What will you take away from this competition and your time on the shot?
Just like what I said. Yeah, just keep moving forward, keep doing what I'm doing. Loved working and meeting, all these people and building a community. Loved meeting all of you and just playing music and getting better. I think that's really what I love doing. So yeah, it was great.
Guys, give it up for Mandy one more time.
Woo! We love you, Mandy.
Woo! Mandy is the final artist to be eliminated in advance of the finale. Join us on Friday, October 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern for the heart-stopping conclusion to this season of The Shot Canada.